For years, we've been told that Skyrim has reached its limit. We've seen Nolvus, we've seen Vagabond, we've seen the heavy hitters. But then, a modder named Nukt showed us something else. A version of Skyrim so visually dense and mechanically fluid that it didn't even look like the creation engine anymore. It was called Skyrim Ultima. But just as the hype reached a fever pitch, the project vanished. On the day of November 7th, 2025, there was no download, no updates, just a cancelled notice and a community left in the dark. Well, the wait is over. Skyrim Ultima is back. Converted from ENB to community shaders to take advantage of the new technological achievements added to the world of Tamriel. There is a link to it in the description. But to understand why people were so devastated when Ultima was cancelled, you have to look at what it was trying to do. Most mod lists are collections of other people's work. While Ultima is a Wabberjack list at its core, Nukt treated it like an overhaul. He didn't just add textures, he re-engineered the HUD to look like a modern AAA RPG. He integrated MCO combat animations so smoothly that the clunk of 2011 was entirely gone. It wasn't just modded Skyrim, it was a total conversion of the game's soul. So what happened? For over 2 years, the project hit a wall. Nukt released a video titled "Regarding Skyrim Ultima," where he officially called it quits. He cited burnout, friction within the modding community, and the massive pressure of maintaining a 2,000+ mod load order for thousands of demanding players. For months, the Discord went quiet. The Wabberjack files were nowhere to be found. Ultima became a ghost list, something you could see in YouTube showcases, but could never actually play. It was widely considered the greatest mod list that never was. But as Mercy said in Overwatch, heroes never die. While Nukt goes out to live a life of retirement, Derek Diablo picked up the pieces to finish what he started. This wasn't just a random fan picking up a lost file. Derek stepped into the wreckage with a vision to not just finish what Nukt started, but to modernize it for the 2026 modding landscape. He inherited a project that was legendary but broken, and he began the painstaking process of the Great Conversion. The biggest hurdle for the original Ultima was performance. It was a NASA PC list that relied heavily on ENB, a beautiful but resource-heavy lighting engine. Derek Diablo made a radical, controversial, and ultimately brilliant move. He stripped the ENB out entirely. For the uninitiated, this is the new frontier of Skyrim tech. By moving the heavy lifting to the GPU through features like grass lighting, screen space shadows, and HDR, the list now runs with a fluidity Nukt could only dream of. We're talking about a list that looks better than it did in 2024, but runs with significantly higher frame rates. It's the visual fidelity of a AAA title with the stability of a modern engine. So, what are you actually getting in this early access build? Derek didn't just swap the lighting, he polished the Ultima identity. The HUD is even cleaner now, minimalist, sleek, and immersive. The combat has been tuned further, moving away from the floaty feel of early MCO and toward a weightier, more tactical system that feels closer to Sekiro or Lies of P. But perhaps the most impressive feat is the curation. Derek has pruned the bloat. The 2,000+ mod list has been optimized so that every single plugin serves a purpose. It's no longer just a collection of mods, it's a cohesive product. This is the version of Ultima that was promised in the trailers, a version that actually plays as good as it looks. If you've been staring at Ultima screenshots for 2 years wishing you could play it, your time has finally come. The early access link is in the description below. It's important to remember, this is still a work in progress. There will be bugs, there will be updates, but the greatest mod list that never was is officially the greatest mod list that is. Nukt laid the foundation and built the dream. Derek Diablo did the impossible and made it a reality for all of us. Skyrim isn't just reaching its limit, it's breaking through it. The king is back, and it's better than ever.
I can't believe I got a cold. What's a meat getting like you doing that now? Go home, your mother. Now Something's on the road here. This is the end for you.
Welcome to Corland's House of Garments, patron. We sell the finest doublets and dresses, fit for a jarl.
I keep overhearing all these people in the inns talking about rumors. What a boring bunch of gossips, eh?
They say some miners have gone missing near Lost Prospect Mine. A shame what greed does to some people. I get enough, although not as many as I'd like. That's what happens when you run your business from the sewers. But this location does allow me to be more discreet. All types. While I mostly sell farm clothes and work boots, most of my profits come from the nobles. People think you need to go to Solitude to sell the high-end garments, but that's not true. Correction, it's mostly full of beggars, but not entirely. Sure, you have more nobles in other cities, but you know what you have here? Dirt. And the tougher the stains, the more likely people will buy clothes instead of washing them.
Food supplies fit for a jarl. Get them before they sell out.
Learn a library's
Buy
worth
from
of
someone
knowledge
you
and
can
romance,
trust.
or grow
I
back
mean,
missing limb with
just
my
look at
genuine
this face.
Balmer blood in it.
Don't waste your time anywhere else.
Best armor and weapons in Riften. Get them all here.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.